Welcome, everyone. It is our Thursday live stream Hatha Yoga class. Wonderful to be here. Let's see about evening out the camera a little bit. Not too much. All right. And today's class is a nice Hatha Yoga class. So it means we're going to be a little bit more still. We're going to move, but not rush the process. And you are welcome to rest anytime. And if you like more active practice, you're welcome to ad-lib a few extra upward dogs or chaturangas, things like this. Otherwise, we'll begin with really subtle movement, having the feet parallel, spreading the toes, lengthening through the legs and the spine, shoulders back a bit, broadening in the chest, and taking some deep breath. Continue deep breath, deeper and deeper breath, every round, till you get to that point where you're breathing as deep as you can, inhaling to really expand, and exhaling to let it all out and let go. Stay with the breath as we add movement. Lift the arms a little bit and twist side to side. And when you're done with both directions, relax the arms and roll the shoulders. Yeah, both directions. And then painting the house, fingers down, arms up, and palms push out, arms down. Let's do a few more rounds. And next time the arms lift, weave the fingers and push up through the arms. Now the shoulders may tend to bunch up, but try and keep them low as you lift up through the arms, and then bend and extend the arms. Deep breath. And arms relax. Setting up for the half sun salute. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, fold down. Keep the back pretty flat, maybe bend the knees if you need, and lift with the flat back. Arms come up. And touchdown. Flat back, lift. Arms come up. And touchdown. Flat back, lift. Arms up. Touchdown. Flat back, lift. Arms come up. And touchdown. One more time, lift with the flat back. And then touchdown and walk back to downward dog. Hips high, head down, deep breath. Knees down. And roll out the back. And exhale. Child's pose. And just relax. Deep breath. Enjoy the subtleties of the stretch that the breath helps you to feel more. And continue to surrender the body and mind. Just having this as a little moment of peace here. And come back to hands and knees and press the ribs side to side. And come back to hands and knees and lower all the way down. Reach back through the feet. Inhale, easy cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, easy cobra, lift the hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, basic locust, lift legs and chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, locust, lift the chest and legs and extend the arms back. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, use the arms a little bit and keep the shoulders working back and down. And then exhale, lower. Tuck your chin, roll the cobra so the head's hanging down until the end when you lift the chest and let the neck follow through. Keep the elbows a little bent. And come on down. Consider lifting to neutral, or if you like, bring the hands low and take upward dog where the thighs lift. And then draw into the abdominals, push back, downward dog, hips high. Deep breath, lifting the low back. And come to neutral. And then lift the knees just a little bit. Levitated cat. And knees down. Now turn to the side and walk or lightly hop the feet apart. Continue with deep breath. Have a flat back. Consider propping up on your fingertips as needed to really lengthen the spine and feel good in the legs. A slight knee bend is good if you have tightness in your legs. We're going to go ahead and bring the hands to the hips and stand up tall. Stand tall, then open the right foot and the arms. Pivot on the heel to get the toes really open and take warrior two. relax, and then switch. Turn the right foot in, adjust the left foot. Try and have the heel in line with the back arch. And take warrior two. The body tends to want to lean, but try and level it, and that will stretch the hips more. Keep the left knee opening. Deep breath. And arms and legs relax. And again, open the right foot. Turn the back foot up. Warrior two. Side angle. Side angle with the arm behind the back, opening in the chest. Spin down, runner stretch. Let the hips stretch a bit. Work on lifting the spine. And then come back to side angle, straight up. And if you need to lift and have the elbow on the knee, that's totally fine. Otherwise, a little deeper version. Breathing. And use the core. Come on up to warrior two. And switch sides. Turn the back foot in. Open that left foot. Spread all the toes. Warrior two. Side angle. The arm here is very light. That means the lateral core will strengthen a little more. You don't sink into the shoulder. You don't make the legs fatigue too much. You distribute the effort just so. You breathe nice and even as well. Arm behind the back. The chest is opening. Glide down. Runner stretch, giving the legs a chance to stretch. And just relax. And back heel down. Windmill, side angle, and open up in the chest. Back leg strong, peeling this hip back, opening the left knee to the left. Back to warrior two. And then letting it all relax. Centering the feet. And hinging down. And drawing into the core, let's go ahead and stand on up. And bring the feet a little closer. And open the toes. Now take the horse stance or baby asana. Knees bending, hands help the knees widen. And you can optionally lift the arms. And come on up. Relax the arms. Slowly bring the feet a little closer. And then very casually coming to the top of the mat. So working on the energy in the thighs. Take chair pose. And then plank pose. Holding the plank and breathing very deep. And knees down, lower all the way. 8-limb bow. Reach back through the feet. And inhale, cobra. And exhale, lower. And then bringing the hands to the low ribs. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath. And child's pose. And come on back to hands and knees. Elbows down. Legs way back. Legs very strong. Tuck the tailbone. Lift out the shoulders, part the shoulder blades. And breathe. And then the Sphinx. Deep breath. If you lighten the arms, but only do that if it feels really good. If you really open the chest, the shoulders are working back. And come on down. Right arm overhead. And roll to the side. Hold the head. Flex the feet. And lift the top leg. Let's do a couple more. And then knee opens and lift. Hold the knee or hold the foot and stretch partway. Or if it feels comfortable, stretch fully. And if you find yourself falling backwards or sort of teeter-tottering, you can always bend the bottom leg. That will stabilize you. But it's a challenge for your balance if you can keep both legs lengthened. So practice according to what feels right for you. I'd stay relaxed in the shoulders. The shoulder may tend to bunch up, but you want to loosen the shoulder just like we're loosening the hip. And stay with the breath. And then with control, so you're still building the core, bring the foot down. And do that. On the other side, flexing the feet. And lifting the leg. Breathe. And then open the knee and hold the knee. And if you like, hold the big toe and extend the leg. Deep, deep breath. Slow exhale. Good. And then release. Come on down. And inhale, Locust Pose, lifting legs and chest, arms back, shoulders loop back. Exhale, lower. Then inhale, Locust with arms out to side. And exhale, release. And inhale, Locust, arms forward, or normal version if you need. Exhale, release. And go ahead and lift to neutral and take down the dog. And knees down. Take the knees wide. Take child with wide knees. And just let yourself sink into it. And let's come back to hands and knees. And exhale, face down. Place the hands under the hips. And then lift the right leg. Roll the knee in. And then switch. Lift the left leg. Roll the knee in a bit. Lower. And then tuck under the left toes. Lift the right leg and hold. And switch. Tuck under the right toes. Lift the left leg and hold. And release. Hands come from underneath the hips. Now just lift the chest and arms. Legs stay pressing down. And exhale, come down. Hands placed a little higher and wider than the shoulders. And take a cobra. And again, sustain. And release. Take the left arm under the head. And then stretch the right thigh, half locust. I'm sorry, this is half frog. We just did the half locust to strengthen the hamstring. This is releasing the quadricep. Deep breath. And let's go ahead and do the other side. And release. And then let's do a sustained cobra again. See how that feels. If you'd like to go to child instead, you could do that. Or you could do a sphinx. Otherwise, holding cobra with a sense of looping the shoulders back, taking a little extra time to feel very open in the spine and the chest. Deep, deep breath. Maintaining the pinky toenails grounding. Avoid compressing the sacrum excessively. Exhale, come on down. Use the core and lift. And push into the legs. Downward dog. Child's pose. And then set up for a seated twist. If it doesn't feel good to sit on your heels, sit in a different way. Lift the chest, take a nice twist to the right, and breathe very deep. And then do the twist on the other side. Nice deep twist, chest and shoulders are open, all the while breathing. Very good. Come back to center. And lower to face down. Reach back through the feet. Bend the legs and hold the ankles. We're going to do the bow pose. So if you don't like doing bow, you can do Sphinx or Locust with bent knees. Otherwise, we're going to do 2 rounds. So inhale the first round. If it feels great, you can go really far, but you can also just do it really light. Just do it to the level that works for you. Keep breathing smooth. And come down and take frog. Cup the toes and stretch the thighs. Heels go wider than the glutes, and the glutes tuck, and you press down through the front of the thighs and the hips to maximize the stretch and not compress the back. And then again, holding the ankles, hugging the knees in, and inhale, lift. Bow pose, deep breath. And exhale, lower. Release the arms and legs. Turn the head to the right, and just rest. And head comes back to center. And elbows under the shoulders. Sphinx, lifting and opening up in the chest. Deep breath. Option to lengthen the arms. If you feel like you have a hard time opening up in the chest in things like the bow pose or other back bends, consider doing a little bit more Sphinx on a daily basis. It's really good to undo the negative side effects of slouching. And come on down. Place the hands alongside the hips. Head to the opposite side. Deep breath. And the head comes back to center. Hands alongside the rib cage. Let's lift to neutral. If you're feeling more restful, take rest, dog or child. Otherwise, we'll do a little bit of a plank with smooth breathing. Lifting out of the shoulders, parting the shoulder blades, having a flat or even rounded like spine. Very firm thighs. And exhale, downward dog. When ready, walk or hop up, feet to hands. Go into a half lift and then a full fold. Straight back lift. Inhale, rise up. Arms lift. Hands to heart. Deep breath. Arms relax. And then opening the right foot. You can balance the heel on the calf or a little higher, eventually up into the inner thigh. With the heel pressing into the muscle. The knee opening, hold the lower body, or bring the arms up partway or fully. And then segue into the shooting star. And come back to center. Other side, do partial tree, a little higher, anywhere except for pushing on the knee, really. Or you can have the foot placed high up into the thigh and the heel digging into the muscle for a little pressure point massage. These two objects moving away from each other, hip and knee polarized. Arms can stay low, partially lifted, or all the way up. And shooting star. And arms relax. Next is the thigh stretch, where you can hold the wall if you need during these 1 foot poses. So you stretch the thigh, and the knee will tend to go out, but try and hug it in, and draw it back level with the other knee. An option to lift the arm. And switch. Remember the different options. Hold the wall, maybe the waist. Otherwise, arms up. Heel hugs the glute, knees hug towards each other. Consistent gaze, deep breath. And then we're going to work on a hip opening stretch. You can hold the wall. You could lay down and do this recline where the leg goes out. Otherwise, practicing balancing, lift and open the knee. Stay like this, or hold the foot. Hold the hip and extend the leg part way. Extend the leg fully if you want. Bring the arm out to side as an option. And enjoy. Relax. And switch to the other leg. Knee lifts, you open the knee. Or holding the foot. Open the foot part way. Or fully. Hold the hip or arm out to side. And then just relax. Next pose is a squat pose. We'll take the feet wide, a little bit turned out, and gently squat. And if you can't squat comfortably, you can sit on a couple blocks, stack of books. You do Happy Baby, that's a reclined squat. You can have your back on the ground, your feet on the wall in a wide squat. And you can also just do seated hip openers like butterfly. So make sure your knees or ankles aren't hurting. Breathe into the pose and just chill for a while. Very good. We're going to gently sit down and set up for Navasana or the VC. You draw the hips back, knees high, chest high, pointing the ankles, extend the legs part way or fully. Keep holding the ground, the legs or arms out. Navasana. Deep breath. And then switching to a nice hands and knees position. And extend the right leg and lift just level with the hip. Lift the left arm. And switch. Now, do the first side. Lift the opposite arm. Now make a fist, flex the ankle, and squeeze the hamstring and the bicep. These are muscles we don't normally squeeze in yoga, but it's good to stretch and strengthen all the muscles in different ways. Good, release. Other side. Lift, other arm, fist, and flex the ankle, and then squeeze. Feel free to kiss your bicep to practice self-love if you like, especially if you've been working out with your fives, which I have. I'm just joking. Okay, release, and take downward dog. Right knee forward, swan. Work the hips down and lift the chest. Bring the hands a little more forward or bring the hands further back. And open up in the chest and shoulders. And it's like a back bend with the spine, kind of like cobra as you're sinking deep into the hips. Take it to the level that feels good. If you're losing the breath, then back off in the pose. Better to breathe more and do less with the body than the other way around. Let's switch to doing a bow now. And just relax. And when you're ready, come on up. And exhale, downward dog. Left side, swan. And take the swan according to how you feel in your body. Maybe a lighter version on the back, the hands forward, or making more of a deep back bend, arms back. Breathing. And relaxing the forward fold. And relaxing the neck and shoulders as well. Ready? Come on up. And exhale, downward dog. Yeah. Knees down. Transition to sitting, the legs out from under. Hips back. Lift the spine, make the spine strong. Lift the arms or press the hands into the ground if you need to modify. Activate the legs and lightly flex the toes. Deep breath. And lead with the heart, forward bend. Yeah. Release the forward bend. And let's go ahead and switch to a straddle position. Sitting bones back, legs wide. And if you're still new to flexibility, the legs don't have to be that wide. The nice thing about this pose is you can get just a little bit and eventually completely out. So any level of practitioner can experience what they need. Do your best to sit up tall. Maybe sit on a towel or blanket if you really need. And then take a nice lateral bend with the right arm overhead. Keep the chest up. So you might want to reach down, but then it closes your alignment. Only reach down and touch the foot if you can stay open in the chest. And switch sides. When you're ready, lift. Legs come in a little bit, still a little bit wide, and then roll the right thigh. Keep sitting tall. Roll the left thigh. And switch, having the legs in a nice cross-legged position, maybe sit on a blanket. And relax the arms, sit really tall. Close the eyes. Let's just take some quiet time. Eyes closed, smooth breathing. And come back to the body and take one ear to the opposite shoulder. No, the same shoulder, sorry. Lower the opposite shoulder. And other side. Very good. Switch which leg is in front. And we're going to do another session of the quiet time. So sitting nice and tall, eyes closed, just relax. Come back to the body. And let's set up to lower onto the back. Make sure there's enough room, release back and down. Gradually take knees to chest. Then switch to butterfly stretch. Feet together, knees open. Arrange the arms however you like. And just relax and breathe. Maybe even close the eyes. Do a little mini Shavasana here. Come into butterfly twist where you spread the arms out to the side, take the inner ankle to the inner knee, and use the hand on the thigh to stretch. Keep the right shoulder down and breathe deep. Other side. When you feel nice and complete, come back to knees to chest. And feet to the ground. Open the feet and bend the knees in. Reset the sacrum. Relax the spine. Deep breath. Bring the feet closer together. And relax in Shavasana. When you're ready, deepen the breath. And gradually come back to the body. Transition to knees to chest. And then come upright to a comfortable seat. Let's do a clearing breath and then 3 ohms. Breathing in, open mouth, exhale. And then inhaling for Om. Namaste. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Good, solid, long practice today. Hopefully this was just what you needed. These classes are all for donation. In the description below, you can see some different ways to send me a donation. And you can just contribute by commenting, liking. If you go on Facebook and like it too, that helps. I always repost it to Facebook. That helps the algorithm find it. Tell your friends, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're doing 2 or more live classes a week, and they all get saved. So there's a big collection. Any day you want to practice, pick the topic, whether it's yin, core conditioning, vinyasa, hatha yoga, short form, long form. Pick the topic that you think will serve you. Use that, and best of health. So as always, I will say goodbye. I encourage you to have water and other healthy foods and beverages, nice herbal teas and such. Be good to yourself and those around you. And I will see you next time. We're doing a benefit class tomorrow. Core work and twist to benefit outride. Great foundation that helps get a variety of different people on bikes. And then Saturday Vinyasa. Tomorrow's class is earlier at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Saturday's class is at 10:30, also Pacific Standard Time. Peace.